What's going on, everybody? It's MartyBomb98 bringing you the 4th episode of my New Vegas Let's Play. I know last time I said it would be the last commentary type of deal, but fortunately I still have pre-recorded footage, so just bear with me. I will be uploading probably like 2 or 3 times throughout today and tomorrow, so the live comms will begin because I'm skipping school tomorrow. I don't know why we even have school tomorrow. It's really stupid. We basically have like sports and shit for homecoming, and it's just a 3-hour long day, and I don't see any point in going. So instead, I'm gonna stay home and make videos tonight and tomorrow. I'd rather be doing that. Speaking of school, I have absolutely zero determination anymore or will to try in school. Like, it's just, I tried most of my 3 years in high school. I did pretty well, you know, pull a solid 3.7. Not too shabby. But now it just comes to the point where it's your last year, and I'm sure you guys heard your grades don't matter your last year of high school. Which, I mean, really, if you're trying to go to college, they don't really look at those. You know, your counselors or whatever will try to scare you and tell you that they do matter, and that the colleges will deny you even if they accepted you after looking at your grades from second semester. And that's a lie. I mean, you have to like fail every single one of your classes for that to be true. So this thing called senioritis, I guess is what it's called, this shit hits hard, man. I don't want to try. Like, I tried, and now I feel like I gassed myself out last year. I don't know if any of you are in the same boat, but like, I just don't care. Like, I try a little bit. Like, my school's not really particularly hard, but yeah, I kind of just gassed myself out junior year, and now I really just don't want to do anything. I just want to come home and sleep, to be honest. Well, go to the gym and then sleep. I did fall asleep yesterday, but today I actually decided to go to the gym instead of going to sleep and then make this commentary, and then I'll go to sleep. But seriously, now I just sit in class all day on my phone or my iPad, because we have iPads, and that's literally like everything now. Our books are on there, notes are on there, and it's just a huge distraction. I don't know why we have them, but they were mandatory. So yeah, that's my year so far, you know, just mediocre. I'm not failing. I don't have anything lower than a B right now, but yeah. So that's how it's going for me. I don't know if any of you guys are in the same boat with this, but it just really sucks, because I kind of want to, I'm ready to move on to college and not deal with all the shit that I really don't care about. It's ridiculous. I shouldn't have taken all these AP classes that I'm in now, definitely. That was a mistake, but you gotta roll with the punches. Alright, so what am I doing in the game right now? Okay, so I think most of this is just gonna be me running through this town hall building in Nipton and killing all the Legion mongrels. A little more action than last time, I know. Last time it was just kind of me walking around a lot. Actually, no, that's not true. I did go through the building at the end and rescue the sheriff, only to have him die. Man, what else? See, these are like commentary style, but I figured I don't need to have to be talking the whole time, because there's a lot of times in the Let's Plays and live comms where you go silent for a second, so if I go silent, sorry, but just get it. You know, like, I really need to write stuff down, and I'm going to for commentaries, because that's important, because you can't really have, like, you know, silence in a COD commentary, CSGO commentary, but this shit's hard to just talk for 15 minutes, because I have a lot of video ideas and a lot of stories I want to tell and stuff. You know, if you guys ever seen Xcode's channel or Luna's, or even White Boy has a few life stories, you know, I'd like to do that, because I have some pretty funny moments to share. But, you know, I don't want to start telling them on here, because this is just a Let's Play. Like, I'm supposed to talk about the game and what's going on around me. And, you know, I messed up and just pre-recorded everything because I didn't think about it. So, yeah, so I'm just going to finish this one out. This one might be a little rough, but promise the quality will get better, the content will get better, more commentaries for what commentary is supposed to be for, and then, you know, less of this shit in my Let's Plays. You know, a topic does come to mind, though, worthy of discussion, and that is, what if the Fallout games were in a different setting? Like, what if they weren't in America? And would you guys play those? I mean, maybe not the whole game, because I can't see a whole game being set in a different country. I don't think that would work. I don't think a lot of people would like that. But what I can see is a DLC. That's definitely something that I'd be interested in playing. You know, because I like the DLCs that take you somewhere new. And not, like, okay, out of all DLCs in Fallout 3, my least favorite is Broken Steel. Mainly because it doesn't take you anywhere. It's really just, you know, it's just a storyline. It's just so you can finish playing the game. I don't think a lot of people like it, but I like new places to explore, and they didn't really have that. And secondly, because it was just pretty hard, to be honest. I mean, you do get a lot of stim packs from it, but the whole thing itself is really time consuming, and it's kind of difficult if you're playing it on a harder difficulty. So yeah, I don't like that. And like Anchorage is alright for me, and I liked it, but again, it did take you somewhere new, but there wasn't a whole lot of exploring that you could do. And then Mothership Zeta. So really, if you think about it, the only ones I really like, because I didn't even buy Mothership Zeta. Sorry, I didn't want to like not talk, or I didn't want to cut that off. Sorry, but I didn't get Mothership Zeta because I played it at my friend's house like the day it came out, and I just didn't see the point. Like, I was just like, okay, you get the cool weapons, and that's pretty much it. And I just didn't see like the point of buying. Like, I didn't see a whole lot of new content other than armor and weapons, and I already knew the story, so I never got Mothership Zeta. So yeah, I mean, I guess I'm not gonna say that the only DLCs I liked were the Pit and Point Lookout. But those are definitely my top favorite, and the other ones, probably, in order for DLCs for me, it probably goes Point Lookout, The Pit, Anchorage, Broken Steel, and Mothership Zeta. And that's just me. I mean, I like playing them all. It's just that I really enjoy like new content. So, not new content, but new places to, you know, discover things and explore. And that'd be pretty cool for Fallout 4. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe, I don't know about China. You know, I think you can really only do that in New Vegas because we're on the West Coast. You know, see how the bombs affected them, how they affected our enemies, and would they have a government by now? Who knows? And that'd be cool. Maybe you get a distress signal from like the UK if we're in Boston, or like Ireland or some European country on the Atlantic seaboard. Or maybe even Africa. Black Flag did that pretty well, taking you to West Africa. I don't think that was a DLC. I think that was part of the game, but I might be mistaken. But yeah, I think I would definitely play a DLC that's in a different country in Fallout 4. You know, I would be interested in that because it'd really be cool to see how the bombs affected, you know, the other countries and stuff. Maybe even China. I mean, I don't think China would really be possible unless somehow they find a plane or something in Fallout 4, you know, and you could operate it. I mean, you could do whatever you want with a video game, but logically speaking, you know, it'd make more sense for them to do a DLC in China, because that's the country we went to war with in the game, so that's why I'm saying China. But it would make more sense to do that with New Vegas because you're a little bit closer to the West Coast, so maybe you go take a trip to California and take a boat, but that ship's already sailed. No pun intended. But I would be interested in, like I said, England, Ireland, some country in Europe. I don't know. Maybe you could even venture further east, but you take a boat there. But you know, they could set up anything. Like, I was thinking, like, it'd be kind of hard to believe that you get like a distress signal like every DLC starts off with, but a distress signal from, you know, all the way across the ocean. But anything's possible in these games. On the topic of shit that doesn't make sense, I was talking about this with my friend earlier in the week, and the week just started, so sometime last week, and he was just telling me why he doesn't really think the lore and the story for Fallout 3 make any sense, or why they don't really work well together. And I gotta say, he does have a point. He is a huge Fallout fan like me, but I just thought I'd bring this up. He was basically saying one of the things that we talked about was that in Fallout 3, Fallout 3 takes place 100 years after the bombs drop in 2077. Roughly 100 years. So, why isn't that the government hasn't really reestablished itself? I mean, you wouldn't expect everything to be completely fine, you know, the land's rejuvenated and everything. But wouldn't you guys expect to be that there's some kind of order? I mean, obviously, that would take a lot from the game, like a lot of the story and a lot of the fun of the game. What the hell am I doing right now? I'm staring at this bed. Alright, sorry if I just... Is this really what I do this whole time? Wow, okay, hold on. Alright, I'm back. Sorry I had to edit out 3 minutes of me just staring at the bed. I don't know what the hell I was doing. Probably taking a piss, talking to my friend, texting somebody. I don't know. But, like I was saying, bombs dropped in 2077 in Fallout 3. Or in the Fallout universe. And Fallout 3, it takes place 100 years afterwards. So, you would think that some form of government would have emerged. And obviously we have the Brotherhood and the Enclave. So let's use those as examples. So you would have thought, at least I think, that Enclave would have at least claimed Megaton, let's say. Megaton and everything west of that. And then the Brotherhood would have claimed Rivet City and everything. Well, east, there's not much east of Rivet City. So let's say, like, some monument in the capital, and then everything east of that, including Rivet City, and then some no man's land in between. But instead we have just those two cities, Citadel, Raven Rock, and then basically both those factions just send out, you know, parties of troops trying to take over. Well, Brotherhood's not really trying to take over, I think. Brotherhood's just trying to get rid of the mutants and the Death Claws and everything, and the Enclave are the ones who are being assholes. But instead we just have the Brotherhood barely trying to grasp the DC runes, and the Enclave doing their thing. You know, you see their stations set up throughout the wasteland. But I think it would make a little more sense if that would happen, and that we'd have maybe more cities, maybe more low population, at least 100 years after the fact. And you know, if the fun of Fallout is the lawlessness and the fact that you can do whatever you want in this open wasteland, which is cool, but this is what I'm saying is maybe they should have pushed the date back a little bit to make it, you know, a little more correct in terms of the lore and everything, and, you know, reality and what actually happens when the bombs drop. Because like 50 years after nuclear bombs drop, you would be able to go outside, and obviously, you know, people did, and I'm pretty sure the older Fallout games took place before 2077, and vaults have opened before that. So, alright, I'm nearing the end of the video. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think of this whole fallacious storyline of Fallout 3. Am I just being a neckbeard, and me and my friend just being nitpicky assholes? Let me know. Comment, like, subscribe. You know the whole deal. I'll see you guys later. I'm out.